are going to be watching Scary Comp v111. And since the numbers match, it's gonna get a little spooky. Let's check it out.
In the following video, two sisters are alone at home, hiding inside a room when their house alarm starts to go off.
What?
I'm recording.
Do you think a house alarm is scary to a burglar, or would they be more scared if you were just naked and like swinging your stuff? Like if I walked into somebody's house and they were straight up butt booty naked, I'd probably get stunned for like a second and then maybe run away.
As it seems, someone had entered their home. Their security camera shows the front door open, suggesting that someone did in fact break inside.
Damn.
But what's strange about this is that when they replay the moment the door opens, no one is seen. It just seemingly opens up all on its own.
Huh?
Now at this moment, the two sisters didn't see how the door opened up. They just saw that the door was wide open, and it doesn't help that they just heard a police siren outside their house.
It's a ghost criminal. He was running from the law. He didn't want to be on a phantasmic body cam.
But as if the situation couldn't escalate anymore, this happens.
Now he's banging on the walls. Yeah, little did we know, they lived on the 10th floor. Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. Being robbed must feel so violating. I know that sounds very, like, I don't know, normal to say, but like, I would never want to go back in my house. I would be so scared. I'd probably want to move like the next day. I just feel so unsafe. I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting it to pan to the Roomba. He was behind it the whole time. It was an inside job.
Clear.
Scrap him. Send him to the chop shop. Dude, this camera is attracted to a lot of stuff. Who was that? Oh no! They got a little gnoblin in their house. What was that? That was the Roomba's soul astral projecting. Oh, he's in the corner. Dude, can you imagine playing a video game but from this perspective? It'd be kind of fun. Oh, sorry. Yeah, my bad. It's already been made. My bad. Oops. I'm getting motion sick. Come, where do you want to look? He was back. God. Gamers never look up. Oh, he's gonna be looking at me. I'm already scared. I'm already scared. He's gonna be right there. I'm scared. This is actually the first time I've actually been scared in one of these videos, I'm gonna be honest. Oh. I'm gonna get him some WD-40. Yeah, I feel like there's a jump scare coming. The music on this is so good. It's like a movie.
Clear.
Where is that little guy? It's behind me. He wasn't behind me. He was inside me. Oh no. Oh.
Look at this, Roomba! Roomba, look at this!
As it seems, another presence had been inside the home, though not the kind they were expecting. Both sisters initially thought a person had broken in, but upon watching the footage and seeing the small, shadowy figure dashing past the camera,
He's way bigger than average. Let's not say small, all right? He already feels bad about it.
they knew that this was something else. Whatever this was doesn't appear to have any discernible features, and it doesn't help that it moves exceedingly fast before disappearing out of nowhere.
The fact that it just moved so quickly,
Yeah.
but then like the motion capture camera did
Would you be offended if you were very short and your friends came up to you and they said, hey, we're trying to make a viral video. Can you be like the goblin? Just like run really fast.
not see that shape. And like when it was tracked,
Even the camera seems to have trouble identifying the figure. There's moments when it passes by and no visual tracker appears around it. But then
Like
strangely,
Naruto
at
runs.
times, the green box appears in a dark room as though something was being detected. Never before has the camera done this until tonight when the door opened by itself.
front door opening on its own,
Yeah.
that closed. We closed that door.
And I mean, this house is like brand new. Like it's not old or like.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys don't want it, you can just give it to me. It's fine. I'll beat off the goblins with a stick. I don't care.
Considering that all this activity was preceded by the door opening, they believe something paranormal had forced its way in, which makes you wonder about the video from early on. Could it be that something
I meant beat up. I'm sorry. I was wondering why everybody in chat was typing, I meant beat up. I meant beat up. Prepositional phrases are not my greatest.
supernatural had opened the bedroom door at the beginning of this video, or was it simply due to something else? After watching the footage, it's hard to say what exactly occurred. Just what exactly was the camera picking up that night? As always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
That was scary. I think this was like a movie. This one was great.
Number 4.
I think I say that
On
every
Wednesday
time.
night, a team of paramedics arrive at a house to assist a man with severe schizophrenia.
Oh no.
According to the man, he couldn't leave his room because someone was standing at his door.
They're not gonna let me go past it. They're not gonna let me go past it. Somebody's there.
We're right here,
I'm
right?
telling you, somebody's at the door and they're not gonna let me go past it.
They wearing? What are they wearing?
They're wearing blue.
Don't say a hat. Don't say a hat.
There and they're not gonna let me go past it.
Oh!
Someone's at the door.
What was that?
I need you to sit up, okay? Can you do that? Listen, it's no need to apologize. Whatever makes you comfortable, okay?
Thank
We're
you.
here for you,
Oh, it was a clock.
okay?
Well, it's about time.
All right? Is that okay? That it? Is that it? Are you okay?
Yeah, wait, this guy is just like mentally ill and we're gonna put this in a ghost video? I'm kind of confused. Wait, maybe something else happens. Maybe something else happens.
While claiming to see someone standing at his door, a clock falls without warning. Now, the possibility of this being a coincidence isn't entirely ruled out, but when you consider
This
the
is
fact
just
that the
sad.
clock was securely mounted on the wall, well, things get very strange.
Oh.
Now, aside from the clock falling, there's something else in this video that was recorded, and it
What?
has to do with this doorway. 23-year-old Cass, the man undergoing psychosis, is a diagnosed schizophrenic who in a short video says this.
Schizophrenia, I'm not crazy. We're not crazy. People that have schizophrenia are normal people. My most common hallucination is seeing a shadow figure.
Oh, hell nah. That has to be so scary. I don't know if I could live my life seeing a shadow figure all the time. Do they make medication for this? I actually have no idea.
In doorways, like in any doorway. So think of any doorway in your house. My therapist and I do something called visualization dismissal. So I open and close the door repeatedly, and that kind of like scrubs away the shadow figure.
He like
Although
despawns.
he wasn't seeing a shadow figure this time, he was seeing a man. And this man just so happens to be the same thing that his girlfriend saw 2 years ago in their old home. Keep in mind that Cass's girlfriend doesn't have schizophrenia or any condition that causes her to see things that aren't there.
That was a scary scream.
What's wrong? What? What?
I'm moving. I always say that every time. I'm moving. I'm moving.
There's nothing in there. What?
I was thinking the same thing. I was looking at the TV and I was like, what movie is that? I also used to do that anytime I would go on a road trip with my parents. I would look into other people's cars and I'm like, what are they watching?
Her description of what she saw was eerily similar to Cass's depiction of the man. Now, because of this angle, we can't see what it is that she saw, but thankfully, there's another camera in this house that might have recorded evidence of the so-called man. Over on Cass's channel, you'll find many videos where he documents his schizophrenic episodes.
Whoa.
Thanks to his GoPro, he can easily record moments of extreme psychosis by
Dude, he can upgrade now. He could maybe get like the glasses. And then, I don't know, then he doesn't have to wear a GoPro necklace all the time.
simply pressing a button.
What I do is, if the hallucination's like really strong and I am not even like making sense out of reality, I use this. And basically I point it at the door frame or whatever I'm seeing and look at the screen.
This is interesting. I agree. Out of all the scary videos we've watched, this one's very like a mind scratcher. Like, this is compelling. This is just very interesting.
And if what I'm seeing in the door frame isn't on the GoPro screen, it's
Ah,
not real. Helps me calm down.
that's cool.
I'm doing really bad right now.
That is smart.
However, there's one video on his channel that's completely different from the rest. While talking to an hallucination, he captures this.
They got a lot of pot. Here, look, I'll move my head so you can see. Damn, Ratatouille be living here.
You always say the same thing. No. Quit it.
I'm scared again. It's the music.
Stop bringing that up. Stop saying that. You always wait till now to say that. Whoa.
What did he say? Oh! He was feeling bonita in the
Alexa,
curtains.
light on.
Oh! Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I would be scared, more scared if I looked at the GoPro after this. I'd be like, oh, hell no, that one was real? Oh, hell no! No. promise for that. Dude, that is scary. He's trying to turn the ghost off, but this ghost is real. You know what? This should be a movie. This is an interesting, I don't know. Oh, this video is scary. Oh, that's a big ghost! Big birds are coming through! Damn! Needs to move the whole curtain!
Cass couldn't tell if what he was seeing was real, so naturally, he walks over to the other curtains to do his usual technique and tries to get rid of this so-called delusion. Apparently, he wasn't just seeing the curtain moving, but a figure standing behind it. In a panic frenzy, he opens and closes the drape as an attempt to scrub away the figure, but while doing so, the curtain moves again. This was strange considering that he was no longer seeing someone behind it, but somehow, despite doing his usual technique, something was still happening. But as if that wasn't creepy enough, the whole drape begins to lift upwards. It appears to go up entirely before dropping to the ground. If seeing things in doorways didn't already freak him out, then surely this has. Now to this day, watching this video freaks him out. Seeing this scares him because what he thought was just an hallucination was actually real. This, as a result, makes it harder for him to trust his own perception. It's for this reason that he rarely talks about this incident.
That's
but
scary.
after recording what recently happened, he couldn't help but think of this. So then, might there be some connection between this occurrence and the one from many years ago? Cass believes so.
Ghost of
But of
Dali.
course, like all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions.
That was
For
scary.
now, this one remains a mystery.
Number 3.
Now this next video was submitted to me by Sam J.
It's school! I'm already scared. Get me out of here. They're gonna give me another swirly. No, please, no.
Who's part of the yearbook team at her high school. One afternoon, while a group of senior students were rehearsing for a graduate ceremony that took place last spring, a camera inside the auditorium recorded something that left all students, including staff, terrified.
Oh God.
What you guys will do first is you're gonna take the diploma from me.
It was during a speech rehearsal by the
I'm gonna be honest, they need to redo the fits. The yellow is way too yellow. Like, put me in Versace. Yeah, that might be too much.
school principal that this was caught. Take a look.
That's okay. We don't want any broken ankles tonight for.
Uh-oh, well, that's ominous.
So then we're gonna talk about individual accomplishments a little bit, and we'll move you off to the side before.
It's Curious George! He's coming!
Just a change in air pressure, or was that a friendly ghost, Mr. Baker?
He said it. He said the G word.
Thank you, sir. And then, let's see, then we'll talk about STEM.
The principal carries on,
Oh! You guys are in the way. All he did was open the door. My bad. Here, I'll kill you really fast.
paying little attention to what just happened. As he claims, this could have been due to wind pressure. But despite thinking this, it would be what happens next that completely changes his mind while instructing students on how to move on stage. This is captured.
The programs and how we're trying to grow those, and also maybe a little bit about growing the sports programs as well. And then we'll talk about your individual achievements, and how you guys leadership. Everybody to give us their
again? Bro is trying to make an entrance.
We must have an open door somewhere else in the building, blowing that open.
You sound sort of scared every time.
Anyway, so let's get started just the way that we're gonna go. So we'll go John Anderson. We'll do the thing, walk over, and then
Oh, it's rehearsal.
Thing, come over.
You know what? We did do rehearsal when I graduated. But why? Why am I rehearsing shaking your hand? Is the input that hard?
Then we gotta. No, that's the right order. So Michael Thompson comes over. That right.
I'm gonna do a split.
And we've got Emily Rodriguez. Same thing. And
Oh! Dude, what was that? The ghost hates education. I gotta rewatch. What happened? He ripped it off his head? Oh, what? Damn! He said, give me that ugly ass hat. It's a nasty yellow. Ugh. Yeah, and why did you say f him? Like nobody else? There was someone even closer.
It flew away, did we?
It's at this point that the notion of this being just the wind stops making sense. A cap on one of the students flies off their head.
No cap.
Almost as if someone knocked it off, the hat zips across in a swift and sudden motion before landing close to the exit. The same exit where no one was seen opening the door. Even the principal, who initially thought it was nothing, couldn't make sense of this. According to Sam J, the yearbook member who sent me this clip, he was just as baffled as everyone else. Now, after this happened, they proceeded to finish up the rehearsal before leaving an hour later. The next day, Sam takes a video of the exit door and shows that they're not automatic. If they were, this definitely would have explained the doors opening, but given that they're not, and considering the cap incident,
maybe this is also a senior prank. When I was a kid, our senior prank was that we blew up a bunch of condoms and we put them in the kitchen, or what is it called, like the lunchroom, but we didn't know that they had a bunch of lube on them, so when they were taken out of the lunchroom, everybody was slipping on the floor because it was all over it.
perhaps what occurred here was caused by something unexplainable. If true, then students might not be as sad to leave the school on graduation day.
Cafeteria, thank you. I swear to God, I speak English. I don't know why I forgot the word cafeteria.
Given that it might be haunted. Now that's creepy.
No, this is creepy. Very creepy. 2! Ah! I hate the number 2.
On December 27 of 2025, a strange video was posted by a veterinary hospital in Madison, Alabama, where apparently something happened that caused all employees to stop in their tracks. What occurred during this moment has left everyone spooked.
Is that a cat?
Now, this video recording was kept private for 4 years until just a few weeks ago. It was only after receiving many comments asking for this footage that Renee Holt, the owner of this clinic, decided to share it, as she believes her clinic is haunted.
What? Dude, now that I think about it, a cat ghost would be horrible. They'd just be pissing on everything, probably scratching at you. I feel like out of all the animals, a cat ghost would probably be the most mischievous and diabolical.
Dog kennels that often open on their own in the middle of the night, to office equipment being thrown around with no apparent cause. Renee...
that is a cat ghost, just knocking everything off the fucking counter. Blah, blah, blah.
and her staff have no explanation for these odd occurrences. However, there is one theory that occasionally comes up at work, and it's the belief that all this activity might be due to the dogs who passed away at this clinic.
Aww.
Whether being put down for medical reasons or naturally passing away, they were last alive at this location.
Aww. I know it's for sanitary reasons, but that's so sad. It's like such a cold, hard table. I don't know, that made me sad.
But despite their absence, it seems that they're still here, just not physically. One night, while caring for a critically ill cat, this happens.
What?
That's weird. Where is that coming from?
A dog is heard crying somewhere in this clinic, but that's odd because there shouldn't be a dog here at this time.
Oh. Well, doggone it.
The only other dog inside this clinic is the one in this office. However,
Why he look like he work a 9 to 5 here? Bro is the secretary.
they don't howl or make any noise throughout the footage.
Where is that coming from? And no, something's coming from. Okay, so we still want to do banana bags, 15 mils an hour, head of starch, 4 mils an hour. It's coming from over this way. All right.
Oh God, she's scared.
Medication, veterinary, 15 mil BID, IV. No. So, yeah. All right, who's going to help me?
Uh-oh. Who let the dogs out? Who?
What is that? What, phantom dogs? Why are you looking at the front porch and make sure I didn't dump one or throw one?
That dog was moving crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you. He looked like he had like Dark Souls mechanics. What was that?
In that fob or something. I didn't hear anything. You're not hearing that. 3 of us heard it. I didn't hear it. No. You heard it, right? I heard it. It's like it was in that room or something. Like it's like it was like 3 or 4. We're gonna play that back. I didn't even hear anything. Can you?
The whole staff searches all around for this dog, but after checking extensively, both inside and outside, they find nothing. The dog was nowhere to be found.
Sorry, I was playing my piano. My bad. Was that a bad time?
Yet still, the cries continue as if desperately
Oh,
wanting
I'm sorry. I haven't learned my lesson. It's just right there.
to be found. But unfortunately, that never happens. With no sight or any trace of this canine, the staff can't help but wonder if what they heard had been a dog they once cared for.
Aww.
Could it be that what they heard was something from the other side? It isn't certain if that's the case, but it's been 4 years since this happened, and despite capturing other strange things on camera, this one remains unforgettable to the clinic.
Aww.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444.
And he's talking to you, guy, watching this video right now, drinking a Coke Zero in one hand inside of your Lay's potato chips. I know you.
at gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video.
Number 1.
On the night of December 21st, 2025, car enthusiast Tad Gavin was driving down an empty access road in a business park that had closed for the night. He was looking for a spot somewhere in this vast, empty office park for the purpose of taking videos of his car and posting them on his page. No one is ever around this area past operating hours, which can seem a bit creepy, but here, he can rev his engine as loud as he wants without being berated by a neighbor.
What'd I do? Why are you pointing at me? What'd I do?
You're gonna wake up with the police standing over you.
Gotcha.
Neighbors would often approach Gavin just to scold him,
Florida?
but even after driving elsewhere to avoid problems, he continues to be approached, just not by a neighbor, but by something else.
What the freak? What the freak was that?
Guys, how come ghosts are never like, I don't know, kissing on you, giving you a massage, maybe like whispering the lottery numbers in your ear? Like, they're always just evil.
Oh my God!
According to Gavin, he was driving inside a business park located in St. Petersburg, Florida, which is close to where he lives, when he caught sight.
I knew it was Florida, by the way! I knew it, I could tell. A resident.
Of a tall figure heading towards his vehicle. The following is his
Actually, I could tell because that lady was yelling at him. That was a Florida moment. She was fucking pissed for no reason.
footage from both his dash cam and interior cam. Take a look.
Where's the figure?
What the freak was that?
Did I miss it? just wanted to drive fast. I think he wanted to vroom vroom. Wait, on the right side? I'm looking. I'm sorry, I thought that was just a tree.
What the freak was that?
A tree!
Oh my God!
Now, it's not just the sudden appearance of a dark figure that's strange on its own, but the details of this incident too, most of which don't make any sense. For one, why would there be anyone out here at night dressed in all black? If
Me when I just got out the Hot Topic sale, and now people are screaming and driving away really fast because I just like My Chemical Romance.
their intention was to stay hidden, then sure, that would make sense. But if hiding was the goal, then why even approach the vehicle and reveal itself? What's weirder is that they didn't seem to run towards the car or try to grab the door handle, which throws out the idea of this being an ambush or kidnapping attempt. The figure just seemingly passes by with no reaction whatsoever to Gavin's speeding Corvette.
Maybe it was just a fit check. I'm just pulling out my piccolo. Okay, that sounds bad, but you know what I mean.
He still doesn't know who or even what that was, but one can safely assume that coming back here to find out isn't something he plans to do anytime soon, especially at night.
At night. Do ghosts take environmental damage to light? Like, why are they always out only at night?
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
I did.
Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future. Also, be sure to check out the official TikTok account for this channel. That being said, until next time.
That was awesome. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I super appreciate it. If you're new here, remember to subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you've ever had a scary moment. I like to read them. And you can use code Berry for 10% off your Gamer Subs order. It helps me one day get a booba cup, and I would super appreciate it. I hope you have a great evening. Goodbye, YouTube. Goodbye!